love yourself because there's nobody other than you. Like, you are the best. You are you. It's so much more than appearance. It's like who you are inside and outside and just everything. So accept you because you're you and you're awesome. It's Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new, so you can subscribe because I post a lot of fun videos over here, sometimes lifestyle, sometimes beauty, sometimes more on the random side, but a bunch of fun uploads, so you don't want to miss it. So subscribe and also the notification bell down below if you want to be notified. And today I'm doing a bit of a different video, but this is another episode of my Embrace Your Beautiful series, which is something I started in October of last year, and I'm super excited to be bringing you another episode. By the way, also happy Valentine's Day. I'm posting on Valentine's Day today and I'm super excited. I'm not doing like a tutorial for Valentine's Day, at least not on YouTube or stuff. Maybe I'm doing it on my Instagram, on IGTV. We'll kind of see about that. But you can also follow me over there. All my socials will be right there. But I'm super excited for today's video because I'm doing another episode, like I said, of my Embrace Your Beautiful series. And today I'm talking about how to love yourself, how to practice self-love, how to, you know, feel comfortable in your own skin. Obviously, this is very personal to each person. We're all different on the inside and out. And, you know, self-love is something that, like, you kind of have, doesn't happen overnight. It's definitely something you always have to work at and stuff. And I've watched, like, just so many, like, I've seen so many, like, people talk about self-love recently. It's definitely something that is something that I really is very important to me. I've done like self-care routines on my channel. I've done stuff like that, but I definitely wanted to talk about self-love, talking about treating yourself and that kind of stuff today, because something that's very important to me. It's something that I've struggled with, but I've also come to, like, you know, to embrace and stuff like that. And it's just something that I think is very important to talk about. So that's what we're doing today. And I'm super excited. So we're just gonna get right into it. I kind of already briefly got into it, but we're officially getting into it. So I have a few different tips. We're calling this top 5, probably a top 5. I have no idea what I'm titling this, but I have a bunch of different tips. But honestly, I wrote stuff down for this video in my little notebook, but I don't know if I'm like sticking to my notes. I might honestly say whatever. And yeah, it was really important for me to do this video, specifically on Valentine's Day, just because I feel like this is such a day that I feel like is not cheesy in a way, not necessarily cheesy, that's not really the right word, but it's definitely like a fake holiday. Like, if you love Valentine's Day, if you love love, that's cool, that's fine. I think we all love love in some way or another, but I think loving yourself is something that is not always like portrayed and stuff, and I think it's very important because you can't love others until you love yourself. I think that's very important to know, like, just realize that you can't love others until you love yourself. And it's definitely something I feel like a lot of people struggle with, if not everyone struggles with, so I think it's very important to talk about. And I wanted to do it on Valentine's Day specifically just because I feel like this day is just topped out to be like all about love, like you love whoever, but like in realness, I think on Valentine's Day we should be treating ourselves, we should be loving ourselves, we should be showing ourselves love, because at the end of the day all you have is yourself. You have to care for yourself. I don't know, this is getting real deep real fast, but I'm gonna just say my advice and kind of talk about it. So the first one is to stop disrespecting your body. I recently saw an interview on the Kelly Clarkson show with Lauren Ash, which you might know from Superstore, and I really admire her as a person. I follow her on Instagram and she's just very body positivity, which I really appreciate. And just for me, that's something I always like seeing online, is people who are body positivity and just seeing that kind of stuff. I have friends that are very body positivity. I'm actually gonna link everything I'm talking about, but also my favorite Instagram pages I feel like really encourage self-love and stuff like that. But she talked about how, I believe it was in 2019, she said that made a resolution to stop disrespecting her body, to stop talking negatively about her body. And I'll link the interview down below, but she kind of discussed how like a lot of people will talk negatively about someone's body, like if they're what society thinks is too big. And I think that we should stop doing that. Like, I definitely go into like spurts where I hate what I look like, whether if it's my skin, whether it's my body, whether if I don't look like the perfect version of a girl, which, what is that? I don't think it exists. I actually know it doesn't exist, because like we all don't look the same, we all aren't perfect. And I think you should be embracing what your body is. And it's something that can be very emotional for me, because like growing up I felt like I was kind of like out of a box. Like I felt like everyone had this certain figure and I felt like I didn't fit in the box, so I was kind of on the sidelines. But like now I love what I look like, but whatever it may be. And it's just, I a lot of times will, when I'm in a mood, whether if that's like me just going through hardness and just going through like my emotions, I'll be like, you're ugly, you're fat. But like, we need to stop with those connotations to ourselves. We need to stop disrespecting ourselves and disrespecting our appearances. So I think this is definitely not easy in any way, shape, or form, but the first way to kind of get away from this is just stop thinking negativity about yourself. Now, I think this is something that takes a while to not do, but there's a bunch of things that I hate about my body or even just who I am. But you gotta look at yourself in the mirror, you gotta look at yourself in general and be like, I love this about myself. Like I love my laugh, I love my personality, I love my attitude, I love my hair, my nails, my eyebrows, I love my hands, whatever it may be. You need to vocalize that and visualize that for yourself, and that outweighs everything you might hate about yourself, and just be like, I love that about me because it just shows who I am. And I know this won't happen overnight for you, but it will happen. And the less negativity you say about yourself in any way, shape, or form, whatever it may be about, the more happier you'll be. Number 2 is just stop comparing yourself to others. I feel like a lot of times, especially now with how social media is, we see pictures of girls in bikinis, we see pictures of girls that just look absolutely stunning, like supermodels. But I think the main part is that we can't compare ourselves, because I don't look like a supermodel. I don't. I'm not a supermodel. It's just not me. You need to stop comparing yourself to people we don't know, and just people we do know. You're not like Susie, so you're not going to compare yourself to Susie. You are you because you are unique. You are you because you're beautiful. I'm beautiful. Susie's beautiful. Alyssa is beautiful. Everyone's beautiful. So we need to stop making those comparisons. I hate when women compare themselves to each other. As a woman, I hate that, but also just in general as people, I hate that, because we're not all the same. We're not all on the same level, in the same zone. So why are we comparing ourselves to each other? I think a good way to eliminate this is by seeing the aspects you have in yourself and seeing what you have is beautiful, and just don't even think about anybody else. You are you. You are the most important, so don't go there. I actually saw a picture yesterday on my Instagram from a YouTuber I followed for a very long time, and she posted like a picture of what expectation versus reality of what, like taking a I think she was taking pictures in like this, like not like lingerie, but maybe it was, or like a bathing suit or something like that, and what the expectation versus reality for. And I remember commenting on the picture and being like, thank you for posting something like this, because you know, if I saw this when I was younger, it would have really helped me. And I feel like I'm gonna cry, but I'm not trying to. It was just like good to see like what we do when we post pictures. Like obviously Instagram is super saturated in all the positivity, because who wants to scroll through and see negativity? Nobody does. But I love when people show the realness, because that's more relatable. It makes me happy because I could see what I could relate to. And I remember like the first time I saw something like that, I was so happy, because like I was like, okay, I'm not the only one that feels this way. Stop comparing yourself to others. And even if you have to unfollow people that you feel like you feel compared to, or you feel like you will compare yourself to, do it. Because I've gone through an Instagram like declutter recently, and I put myself in Instagram jail a little bit because I was unfollowing way too many people at a one time. But I did unfollow a ton of people, and like some of the people I unfollowed had 0 pictures. Like they deleted all the pictures, and just that felt good, because I felt like my page was very oversaturated, all these beautiful looks, but I just felt like it just wasn't what I wanted to see on my Instagram page. I think a declutter is also good because it can help your mental state in a way that like you won't be seeing the same thing over and over. And I feel like that's a constant reminder. But also just don't compare yourself to others. You are beautiful. You are amazing just how you are, and you don't need to be like, am I like Becky? No, you're not like Becky, because you are you. You are your name. You are your person. So number 3 is start your day with gratitude / positivity. I feel like every day when I wake up, open my blinds, and I see sunlight, I feel so happy. But I think starting your day with gratitude, positivity is amazing. Like being grateful that you're alive, even if it's just the smallest thing like that, or grateful that you have a a family that loves you, being grateful for whatever it is. It could be grateful that you have a body, grateful that you're just here. I think that sets the mood for the day and sets how your day is gonna go. And that can be with anything. And I feel like this goes a long way, especially if you're having a hard time. I remember when I did have a hard time, if I ever started the day doing something I loved or being positive, I felt like that went so much further. And yeah, just start that. Like, I think the best thing is to maybe put positive quotes everywhere, so that way you can look at them every day and you can see that, and it's like the first thing you see in the morning. And you know what's better than that? I love having like a positive mantra on like my laptop, so that when I open it up I see that. But I think that's probably one of the most important things for you. Number 4 is to make time for self-care, whether that's a skincare routine, relaxation, whatever it is. I feel like a lot of times we have busy lives, whether if you're a student, working, you're with people all the time. I think it's good to, like, you know, cleanse. And I think even just preparing one day a week to pamper yourself, to do whatever you want, whether you want to read a book, if you want to do like a skincare routine, if you want to like mask, if you want to like take a bath, whatever it might be that you love doing. I think setting a day a week where you can do that for a little bit, I think that's definitely good for mental health, but also like physical health. It's good to just like take a break, step back for a minute. And I think something I try to do is like stay off social media for a little bit in a day. Yes, I edit a lot, I post a lot, but like I like to take those times to, like, you know, just not be on my phone, to just not be posting, or just not be like constantly looking at Instagram, because I definitely think that it can weigh on your mental state, or even just weigh on you. So it's good to like take a step back every once in a while and not be all in that, you know what I mean? And it's just good to like cleanse, de-stress, and I feel like just staying off social media for just a little bit definitely helps with that. Number 5 is get outdoors. In the winter time, for me, it's always hard to get outdoors just because it is literally 0 here in New York in the winter time. It's honestly terrible. Honestly, I need to find somewhere else to live that isn't 2 degrees, honestly. I think getting outdoors, even standing in front of a window with a lot of sunlight, helps in the winter time, because it just does. Like it brings in sunlight, and sunlight, I don't know what is with it, but it just promotes so much happiness, so much positivity for me. And I know if you even just try it out, like, I'm sure you're on sunlight, not saying you're not, just try it out and see what it does for you. I honestly know from experience it will do so much greatness, because I just, like, whenever I'm near sunlight, my mood is so happy. Like, I'm near a naturally lit window right now, and I can just feel this happiness pour in as I'm filming. Like, I just love the feeling of the sun and stuff. And in the summertime, I mostly just spend my time outside when I can, because it just makes me feel so happy. Like, I just love the sun, and I wish we had like warmness, or at least just like decent weather all year round, so I could just stay outside. But even just being in a naturally lit up room is just so good, and I love it. It's just a good thing to do for you, and it will make you feel so much better. And there's so many little things you can do for yourself. Like I said, do things that make you happy. Like, don't do things you know that will be bad for you, you know what I mean? Like, you know it's gonna affect you, don't do it. And I feel like also people can influence like how you love yourself. If there's negative people in your life, cut them off. I've done that before, and honestly it was the best thing for me. Do I think about that person sometimes still? Yeah, of course I do. I feel like it's natural to like not like necessarily miss somebody, but think about what that was. But honestly, months later, I don't regret it. I think this person was weighing on me and it wasn't good. Like, I kind of wish I did it sooner, but I think it would have been harder to do it sooner. If you ever want a video like in the future for this series on like toxic people, I know I've made a few blog posts on that, so I'll link it down below. But if you like something like that in the future, let me know. But just, you gotta do what's good for you and love yourself today and every other day. It is Valentine's Day, so you know, treat yourself. Get that ice cream, get whatever. Do you, because every day can be your day, and it should be your day. And yeah, so that's my little talk for today. I hope you really enjoyed this. This is something I've been planning for weeks now, and I'm super excited to finally live. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it brought you so much positivity and love, and just showed you what you can do for yourself. And I hope I brought some insight and stuff. And yeah, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know any requests you have for future Embrace Your Beautiful series. I will probably bring the next one in maybe a month or so, maybe longer. I'm not really sure. I have a few ideas, but I like deeply plan these videos out, so it's hard. But I'm gonna bring the next one for you very soon, and I hope you enjoyed this Please subscribe if you are already, hit the notification bell. Also, let me know any other videos you'd like to see next, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.